Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
Time for my 5 flaming hot picks for NFL Week 12, ladies and gentlemen. First, let's recap. Last week, we went 4-1 with our picks. We had the Niners minus 6.5 over the Seahawks. We were wrong about the Niners, my beloved 49ers. I thought our defense was bendable, not breakable, and we broke at the end, allowed a touchdown. We weren't even right on the money line. We're going through it, but it's okay. We had the Packers on the money line over the Bears. I didn't like the point spread, but I liked the Packers to come out on top, and I was right about that because they blocked the field goal at the end to seal up the victory. We had the Steelers +3 over the Ravens. Steelers won that game straight up, and we made our money there. We had the Vikings on the money line over the Titans. The Vikings smashed the Titans and came through for us on the money line. We also had the Texans minus 7.5 over the Cowboys because we knew the Cowboys, their focus isn't there, and they cannot stop the run game, and that is what happened. Joe Mixon had a day. Texans smashed, they dashed, and came through for us on our picks. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, 4-1 for week 11. Now let's get into week 12. Pick number 1, I'm taking the Colts +7.5 to cover against Detroit. I think Detroit is going to be able to muster out another tough, gritty victory, but I think the Colts, with the dimension that Anthony Richardson has with his legs, is going to be able to make this a tighter ball game than Detroit wants it to be. Detroit is right now riding high and might be looking ahead into some of the divisional games coming up, so they're going to come back down to earth. Now, I don't think they're going to come back down to earth to where they lose, but I still think the Colts +7.5 are going to make this a tighter ball game, especially because when they faced Kyler Murray earlier this season, it was a 20-13 game. Yes, they won, but the number was 7. I don't think Anthony Richardson is at the level that Kyler Murray is, but I still think the way that Indy has been playing this season with the confidence behind Anthony Richardson, they're going to be able to make this a tighter ball game and make Detroit feel a little bit uncomfortable. Pick number 2, take the Chiefs on the money line over the Panthers. The point spread, I think, is 10.5 or 11 points. That's too much for the Chiefs. The Chiefs have not been able to cover more than 7-point spread more than once, I think, this year. After losing to the Bills, they are trying to bounce back and just get a victory. And the way that they have taken this regular season is that they're literally just testing things that work and don't work. They're finding ways to win at the crucial moments in time at the end of the game. But realistically, I think this game is just going to be, they're going to do enough to win, and they're going to experiment because the Panthers are not a good football team. Take the Chiefs on the money line against the Panthers to win. Take the Panthers if you want to take the points. Commanders minus 10.5 over the Cowboys. When you are on a 2-game losing streak and you feel like you're losing a dimension in your game, and that is the run game, what do? You face the Cowboys and you get right. You got 2 great running backs in Brian Robinson and Austin Eckler. With that being said, their quarterback Jaden Daniels is also a mobile threat. Trayvon Diggs and CeeDee Lamb, they're focused on music videos. That clearly their attention is in the offseason. Micah Parsons be talking too much. Guys, take the Commanders minus 10.5 over the Cowboys because the Commanders, with Dan Quinn, who was a part of that Dallas Cowboys staff and knows that offense, is going to be able to smash, dash, and get right like they want to get right. So take the Commanders minus 10.5 over the Cowboys for my 3rd pick. Pick number 4, take the Texans on the money line over the Titans. The reason why is because this is a division rivalry game. My rule of thumb is if the point spread is more than 7, division rivalry game, take the opposition. Take the better team to win, but take the opposition in the points. That being said, these teams always face each other, and it's a close ball game. Take the Texans on the money line against the Titans, especially because the Texans are trying to figure out how to continue dominating and winning without Stephon Diggs, without Nico Collins currently in the lineup. I think Nico is coming back, but they're missing crucial players, and they're still figuring out how to win ball games. And this is all a part of CJ Stroud development. So take the Texans on the money line over the Titans. Pick number 5. Take the Ravens -2.5 over the Chargers. The reason why, Jim Harbaugh has never beaten John Harbaugh in the NFL. In the Super Bowl with the Niners, the Ravens with Joe Flacco always seem to have the edge against the Niners. Yes, I know the Chargers are filled with former Ravens employees on both the staff, the coaching staff, and on the field with the players. That being said, I still give the edge to Lamar Jackson, who is an elite quarterback, to Derrick Henry, who is an elite running back, and especially because Lamar has developed another dimension in his game with his arm. He is definitely a much better pocket quarterback than he's been in the past. And Justin Herbert, he is a special quarterback. Jim Harbaugh definitely has a much better quarterback this time around than he did with San Francisco. So it's going to be a ball game. But I like the Ravens -2.5, especially because it feels like it's mainly Justin Herbert. Yeah, their defense is still stacked over for the Chargers, but offensively, I don't think they have enough soldiers, enough toys to go head-to-head against the Baltimore Ravens. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, those are my 5 flaming hot picks for NFL Week 12. We got the Colts +7.5 to cover against Detroit. We got the Chiefs on the money line over the Panthers. We got the Commanders -10.5 over the Cowboys. We got the Texans on the money line over the Titans. And we got the Ravens -2.5 over the Chargers. Guys, if you've been making money with my picks, please subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Share this with your friends, families, and partners. Don't forget, my picks make you money. You like my sports take? Follow along. Just watch for some positivity. Always remember, desire is power. If you desire to be great, you have the power to be great. Thank you for watching another 5 Flaming Hot Picks with your King NPB. Stay tuned for more. Love y'alls. See you soon.
Guys, have you heard? Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.